Oh, guys, you want to hear something funny? This is April the 13th, 2015. Well, I guess I made some family members mad. What did I say? It was April 13th, 2015. April 13th, 2015. Well, I made some family members mad with some of my statements. Well, that's great, on Facebook, I made a few family members mad on Facebook. Wow, I made family members mad. Well, you can't really, you can't blame them. I mean, when some guy comes out and says things that don't agree with every whim and every demand that you want, and then when they stand up and then you go, oh my God, he's disagreeing. I've never heard anything like that. A white man of all people, disagreeing with a woman. Holy shit, that's horrible. But it's not like there's an issue of trying to get sex or anything. As they're family members, you tell the truth, and well, they go crazy, they go ballistic, they get a little nutty, So ladies, can I ask a question? Okay, so if a man doesn't agree with everything that you say, does that mean that you're not intelligent? Because you have to have, you have to have a man to agree with every one of your whims and demands. Otherwise, you're just not intelligent. Did it ever occur to you ladies? I don't know if this is like, shooting from the hip or over the top or anything. Okay, I don't know if this is like fucking gunning from the hip here. But, did it ever occur to you women, you white women, that when a white man doesn't agree with every single thing that you say, that maybe he's actually telling the truth? Right? And maybe he's not trying to, there's no false motives? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, okay, hold on, ladies. Hold on. So, I gotta take a puff off a cigarette. Don't let it take away from the message. Little stressed out here. Okay, so, if a man doesn't agree with every single thing that you say, you're, somehow not a perfect woman. Right? Is that the way you look at it? It never would occur to you that perhaps you could be wrong someday. And perhaps you might not be exactly accurate in your dichotomy of thinking. Let me explain something to you ladies, okay? When a man tells you every single thing you want to hear and never disagrees with you at all, let me tell you something you already probably know. Well, I should say probably, because there's no telling with today's brand of zombified women. But in most cases, if a guy is agreeing with every single thing that you say, maybe he has some false motives. Maybe he just wants to get down your pants. Maybe he just wants to have some sex with some white woman. Little white woman there, and in the poor sap that takes on the challenge of telling you something, that no one else will, you say that's a horrible racist. He's a horrible racist. He explained to me that the world is anti-white. He explained to me that the Jews hate white people. He explained to me that, explain to me something I've never heard. He explained to me something I never heard. Therefore, he must be evil. He must be evil. Must be bad. Bad white man. Yeah. Because I'm used to somebody agreeing with everything I say. No matter what I say, you have to agree with me. Because your job as a man is to be a pussified bitch and shit. Right? Right, ladies? Right, ladies? You're used to them like gay dudes and shit, aren't you? I mean, that's what it is. You're used to them like faggot dudes and shit. Right? Them dudes that just, well, let me just say what you want to hear. I'm gonna just say what you want to hear because, or some black dude, some black dude named Kalel, Some black dude named Kalel. What's your name? What's your name? My name? My name's Kalel. Yeah, it's Kalel. And meanwhile, his real name is Leroy. Fucking Leroy. And he just wants to fuck you. You know, or some fucking teeter-totter lesbian woman. And then you hate the fuck out of me because I tell the truth. Right, so it cost me. It cost me. It cost me some family members. You know, some people run away. They don't like that. You know, they're not used to that. You know, there used to be a day where people appreciated being told the truth. You know, the Bible itself says a wise man, takes a rebuke, but a fool, hates it. You know, they hate that shit. They hate the fuck out of that. But anyway, you want to hear something funny? Actually, it's not funny. It's actually real, drop dead serious. I was walking, and there was a Pirates game today. I don't remember. It was 5-4 was the score today. 5-4. The Pirates did win. But, there was a ton of white people walking around the city, and I actually had to be in the city at the time. And, anyway, I was walking past a McDonald's, and, this black guy, as I was coming up toward him, he looked at me with this look, and I was doing my best to just I wasn't trying to act tough or nothing. I was just like, okay, I hope this guy doesn't try to fuck with me, because you can usually feel it, okay, before they start their shit, and I'm walking, I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to walk past the guy with no problem, and as soon as I walk past, broad daylight, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and he looks at me, and he just goes, give me your money. And he's like this real scruffy looking, ugly looking, fuck ass black dude. And he's got like a knot where somebody knocked the shit out of him. I mean, a ring around his eye. Ring around the collar, ring around the fucking eye where somebody fucking obviously clocked him. That's my left hand, okay? That's my left hand. So if you're looking at it on the right side, it's the left side. And right there, and he's like, give me your money. And I was like, oh, really? Actually, I didn't say, oh, really. I just said, I don't have any money. I was just trying to avoid the whole situation and try to keep walking. And then he grabs my arm. With a little crusty, black people have like really crusty, crumbly, like bread crusted, black hands when they touch you. And he grabs my arm. I said, man, get off me, okay? Get off me, dude, okay? I don't got no money. Leave me alone, dude, okay? Leave me alone. I'm telling you right now, leave me alone. And I think from a distance, he might have thought, well, this is a young guy. I think I'm just going to fuck with him. He may not have realized that I was like almost 50 years old and like entirely crazy and mean. And then I thought to myself, well, I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him. And I'm going to take the risk because, when you hit one of these precious jewels of the earth, when you begin to beat the living fuck out of them, the first thing they do is beg for mercy. The first fucking thing that they do. And this dude was like 60 and shit. And clearly trifling, like on crack or something, like really fucked up. And I'm just thinking, I'm going to fucking kick the living shit out of you. I'm going to throw it away right here, dude. You bought it. You bought the whole can of whoop ass, my man. You bought it. I'm killing this motherfucking bitch right here, right fucking now. You're a dead bitch, okay? You're a dead motherfucking decrepit bitch. And I guess something in his mind told him, okay, because he kept following me, like, give me your money, give me your money. And I said, dude, I don't have any money, okay? Leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone, man. I'm telling you, leave me alone. And then, I know it's hard to pick up on the attitude. I can't really do it when we're talking about all this different stuff that I'm talking about. But something in his mind clicked, and he, left me alone. And then you know what he did? He starts yelling to the rest of the public around. He's, what are you, a redneck? What are you, a redneck? What are you, a redneck? Racist right here, racist. That's what he did. Like a bitch. Like a fucking bitch. You know what? If I had hit that motherfucker, I guarantee he would have said I called him a fucking nigger. I guarantee he would have did that. And then the police would have come up, and I'd have been sitting there going, you know what, I was walking down the street, minding my own business, and this crusty bastard, well, I wouldn't even use the word crusty, because that would have looked, you really can't even defend yourself these days. And, I mean, seriously, I'm gonna make an issue out of this now. But you know, and I was like, okay, if I do hit him, okay, if I do, I'm gonna beat the living fuck out. I'm gonna beat his motherfucking ass like it has never been kicked, okay, ever. And he may die, more than likely, if I have my way. That's what's gonna happen. Stop bothering people, okay? They don't have the sense enough to do that. It's just like in that movie American History X. The minute he started shooting those people, they were like, oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. I was cool. Oh, come on, man. That's what they do. That's what they fucking do. Okay, but I didn't do that. I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna walk on. But he starts yelling, he's a racist right here, racist, trying to draw attention, you know, from every black on every fucking corner to the fucking situation. Isn't that just typical? Isn't that just fucking typical? Folks, this is what we're dealing with. You white folks, forget you blacks. If you watch this video, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm sick of this shit. The media encouraged you people to act the way you do. You can't behave in public. You bother people. You should stop bothering people. I didn't bother him. He bothered me. He didn't even know me from Adam. He didn't know who the fuck I was. Okay? I'm sure of it. He didn't know who the fuck I was. It wasn't an issue if he's like, oh, well, I seen you on the internet, you're an ignorant bastard. It wasn't like that. Even if it would have been, I'd have been like, okay, did you come from out of state to come see me? Because then I got an angle, right? You came from out of state to see me. Okay, are you from this state? Then I'd have an angle, and then I could use that if the police came. Okay, this dude ain't from this fucking state. He came here specifically to fuck with me. Okay, specifically. And then I'd have an angle. But in this situation, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, how do I deal with this motherfucking idiot? How do I deal with this motherfucking idiot? And you know, if I knock the shit out of him, he falls down and hits his head on the fucking ground and dies, then I go to jail for fucking involuntary manslaughter or some shit. So it's like, you know, it's almost like you can't even defend yourself. And I'm not saying that you can't defend yourself. You obviously can. If he did put his hands on me, okay, he put his one hand on my right arm, you know, as I was walking, and said, you know, give me some money, you know, and I'm thinking, bro, get your hand off me, okay? Seriously, you got hit upside the head, you got that ring around that one eye, you're going to get another one, okay? And you may not walk away from this situation, okay? You're old, you're tiny compared to me, you look like a midget. And you know, even the oldest ones are cocky. It's crazy. Even the oldest ones are cocky because the TV set told them that they're supermen and that it's like picking fruit. Just go out. You know, when you want something to eat, just go outside. It's like picking fruit, you know. Just go up to somebody, give me some money. You know, and it doesn't work. It ain't gonna work. Society's gonna come unglued because of this shit. It ain't gonna work. Okay? I didn't have any money at that moment. Not on me, I didn't. And I damn sure want to give it to him if I did. You know, but I'm just saying in general, you know, me dealing with this type of stuff with a rational mind where I'm calm most of the time because I just understand that's what they do. I understand that it's harder for people that are not aware. You know, it's much harder for people that are not aware. So these people cannot behave in public. They cannot behave in public. It's literally outrageous. It literally is. But anyway, that just thought I wanted to rant a little bit. So, no, I don't believe this is going to get any better for anyone. I think eventually you will have to start punching them and beating them up. They're going to have to stop it behaving like fucking wild savage-assed Planet of the Apes. You know, the movie, I watched Planet of the Apes today. First time I ever seen it, the new one. And, you know, the monkeys, you know, they're attacking cops with manhole covers and different shit. They finally teach them how to talk. And, you know, but the faces that they make, you know, it's like, you know, they almost look like they're black. So whatever director made that shit was making it just to encourage blacks, you know, with these types of movies. Even with the dumbest movies like Planet of the Apes, I mean, it's crazy. It really is. I mean, it's nuts. You know, and then there's a white guy. He's shocking every one of them, you know, like shocking the shit out of them with this kettle prong or something. You know, it's all fucking propaganda, you know. So, you know, that's my 2 cents for tonight. Hey, family, stick by me. I love you. And if you don't talk to me, who cares what you think? Because you ain't been here anyway. If you want to be here one day, then you do that. But you know, you won't be missed because you weren't here anyway.